Meanwhile, as the conflict in the Middle East continues to escalate, tension and concern are both being felt by families here in Northeast Ohio. Hundreds of people rallied in support of Palestinians today in Public Square, which is where our Will Ewick joins us now live with more. Hi, Will.
Yeah, Lena, a very well-attended event. Hundreds of people packing here at Public Square a little bit earlier, so much so that they were up on the Soldiers and Sailors Monument. Everybody in here with signs and really trying to raise awareness, supporting Palestine and raising that awareness about the situation right now in the Middle East, a situation that is quickly reaching a boiling point with daily rocket attacks, clashes in the street, and troop movement. Today, hundreds across Northeast Ohio showed up here to show support. They chanted, gave speeches, displayed signs. But meanwhile, across the street, a small pro-Israel group showed up to voice their side. And while the two sides did exchange some heated words, it never escalated past that. And once we got to talk to both sides calmly about it, it was one thing was very apparent. They both have a lot of passion.
I'm Palestinian, and it hurts because I've never been able to actually visit my home country because of this occupation. This occupation has been going on since 1948, and it hurts seeing my people die every day.
They are all brothers. If you check our DNA, it says in my DNA that I'm 70% connected to Palestinians. We are closest relatives, and they hate us like Nazis hated us.
Now, according to the health ministry, at least 188 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza over the past week and 10 people in Israel. The United Nations is calling for immediate peace. Meanwhile, the White House has released a statement saying that they are monitoring the situation very closely. Lena.
All right, we know we'll have more coming up at 11. Thanks, Will. And similar rallies are being held nationwide in support of the Palestinians amid growing conflict between Israel and Hamas. This is a crowd today in Dallas where there were similar scenes in Raleigh, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. People held signs and waved flags as they marched on city streets, calling for the violence to stop. And we continue to follow developing news out of Gaza City. Today marks the deadliest single attack since the fighting began. Israeli airstrikes flattened 3 large buildings and killed at least 42 people. Many more are injured. Earlier, the Israeli military said it destroyed the home of Gaza's top Hamas leader in a separate strike. And as the United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting today to discuss the violence in the Middle East, Secretary General Antonio Guterres told the virtual meeting that the UN is actively engaging all sides toward an immediate ceasefire. Guterres also said he is appalled by the large number of civilian casualties. And tragedy struck today during a Jewish worship service in the Israeli-occupied West Bank. A giant bleacher holding more than 600 people collapsed, sending worshipers falling on top of each other. At least 2 people died, more than 150 hurt. This comes just 2 weeks after 45 Orthodox pilgrims were killed in a stampede at a religious festival in Israel.